Nathungu sends it high in the direction of Soyuzwapi, but Talafolo is there to Mothanathangi now. Bukayaro. Nathungu to Salturanga, came up with a quite brilliant offload last night to set up his captain. Here he is again, Salturanga, a little dish, but that's a little loose. Just been kept in field by Matana. Crowd don't like it. Ball's into the hands of a green shirt. Offloaded to Muller Duplessis. You can feel the tension, the atmosphere, the excitement is lifted here in Cape Town.
Of the foot.
Ryan Oosthuizen there, his 35th event, to his captain, shakes Soyuzwapi. Shilton van Wyk can't hold on to the ball. It was a difficult pass and it's a chance for Fiji. Here's Mothanathangi, Olympic gold medalist, offloads the ball to Talafolo. And that quietens the crowd here in Cape Town. Fiji strike first. The big long levers. He's got his third of the weekend.
Oh, he was dominant in the first game v France. He's coming with a bit of a complaint. He's got a wrapping around his leg, heavy strapping. In fact, there's the loose pass. It couldn't be taken. Pounced on quickly by Fiji, just tapping it back. But look at the work from Mothanathangi. Absolute monster he is. He knew what he was going to do. He was going to chuck that right out the back door. Unstoppable is the perfect pass, and that's what that is. Nice angle. Talafolo, under duress, gets it done.
This is their 95th meeting all time between these two sides as the conversion goes straight down the middle from Nathungu. They get the maximum 7-0 Fiji. Head to head, South Africa 137, Fiji 55. A couple of draws, but it's just always great to see them go at it. Nathungu, little chip restart this time. That was for Whakaru Nambili, but it's into the hands of Ricardo Duarte. This is his second event after impressing so much in Dubai last weekend. Here's JC Pretorius, aka the Terminator. MP Visser gets the ball from Van Wyk. Here's Duarte again to Ryan Oosthuizen. Scored a really crucial try for a restart for South Africa against Canada last night in that very popular win here in Cape Town. Muller Duplessis off to the Sharks in Super Rugby after Christmas. Gives it across to JC Pretorius. Another player losing their footing here. So here's Wapi. Van Wyk. Duarte. Visser. Visser, big man. Just rides the tackle, lays it back. Van Wyk, player of the final in Dubai. So is Wapi. Pretorius. Bit by bit, South Africa going through the phases, moving downfield. Shilton van Wyk, he likes a chip and chase. He came up with one of these last night. He'll hack it on again. Shilton van Wyk for South Africa. SVW has a TRY.
I like the confidence of the young man, realising there was no one in behind. The defence had rushed up, so he quickly pulls it down, and the ability to change his option is a real feature of this young man's skill-based Van Wyk.
Very rarely do you see sweepers at the elite level of rugby sevens these days. Space in behind if you can find it. He did just that. Conversion doesn't get there from very kickable position. So there's the pool as it stands. Fiji leading 7-5. They're on top of the group. South Africa will play France in their final game. That win for France so crucial to keep this pool alive. Duarte, they go long, South Africa. Whakaru Nambili, another Olympic gold medalist, just hurdles in the tackle. You're not allowed to do that.
You can't jump into a tackle. No, you can't. No. 20. Apologise, you caught the ball. You can't jump over a tackle.
So you can't jump into a defender such as Whakaru Nambili is trying to affect there.
What do you want? Yeah, you got it. Thank you so much. Okay, without delay now.
Almost a Frosby flop. He got that high, Whakaru Nambili. South Africa ball. That's an unforced error at the end of the day for Fiji. Duarte to Duplessis. That familiar hand in the air. Muller Duplessis gets the crowd on their feet once more.
You look at the sharpness of Ricardo Duarte. Once he taps this ball, he decides to go. The late switch is always on, but it was before that previous. That's what made and created that set piece.
Yeah, Mullah Duplessis mentioned he's off to join Neil Powell at the Sharks in Durban after Christmas. Of course, Neil Powell, long-term servant, running this South Africa Sevens team, three-time series winner. He's going to join the old boss, but he's still here in Rugby Sevens and making the most of it. 12-7. South Africa lead. Slightly high kick from Duarte this time. It's going to bounce over everybody and over the sideline.
Yeah, just getting the lift wrong a little bit. Martana putting up his captain, but still we know Fiji can score from anywhere at any time.
I want line to be in the middle, so
here's
let's take half a
Filipo
step.
Bokoyaro, who
Please take half a step. Please take half a step. Thank you.
scored the try that sealed that Rugby World Cup of
29.
Sevens
Thank you.
here in Cape Town 3 months ago. They were brilliant in that final against New Zealand. 5 points the difference, 40 seconds to go. Mothanathangi. Chop to the floor, yeah. Gets done for holding on.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes here from Fiji in their own 22. The last one was from Vakuru Nabili trying to jump in there, and the second one not releasing there from Mothanathangi. You don't see that very often. It's just pure pressure that the Blitzbokker put in place on them at the moment.
So they love their rugby. I was in a taxi this week. The driver who loves his rugby was telling me the problem with the Blitzboks, they've lost their BMT, their big match temperament. I reckon on the evidence so far, they might have got it back, Casey. Here they come again, JC Pretorius. Sawyer's whopping for the corner. He's put over the sideline by Bokoyaro.
You understood the penalty for you jumping? Yeah, you can't jump into a tackle, okay?
So we're going to go to half-time here, I think.
Yeah, your first contact's around here, but then just slides up and hits his head, okay?
Yeah, Vakuru and Billy just getting the explanation from Jordan Way about why the penalty was given for hurdling into the tackle. And we will go to the break. 12-7, South Africa leading Fiji. Sandili and Bobo. New head coach of this Blitzboks team. Philip Snyman, assistant coach, former captain.
Yeah, they make a great combination, those two, that's for sure. And this guy here, well, he's done it all.
Ben Gollings leaves it to the players for their final moment. 12-7, South Africa over Fiji.
I just feel that Fiji are going to just amp it up just a little bit this second 7 minutes. Rupert had that first try, but just went out of it just a little bit through their own mistakes. But they clean that up, man. I just feel the heat level just might rise a little bit.
Yeah, Fiji have conceded 3 penalties in this game so far. South Africa, none. Perhaps that's the difference. 12-7, the Blitzboks in the lead. Duarte with the restart. Salatholo underneath it.
Backwards off wide.
Oosthuizen competes. Vakuru Nambili comes back for Fiji. Oosthuizen gambles.
Take a step, take a step, take a step.
Mothanathangi.
Two, out of it completely, out of it. Thank you.
Nathunga to his left, and Danger getting a little bit isolated here. Mothanathangi gets the penalty, so that'll help Fiji get out of jail here. Salturanga. Bokoyaro, he's going to chip. Chase over the halfway line, sits up, really good tackle from Ricardo Duarte. It's been flung back, but it's into the hands
Backwards.
of Duarte. Visser now for South Africa. Really good track back D from the blitz box. JC Pretorius, diving tackle. Had to be made. Shilton van Wyk, try score a first half. Here's Visser. Oosthuizen, ball in Stellenbosch, where the South Africa Sevens Academy is just up the road. They've got
an
easy penalty here. Offside, Fiji.
Yeah, no need to rush here if you're South Africa
Number
at all.
7.
Go to the line out, get the set piece going. Eke out time on the clock.
Filipe Sautoranga, the police officer. He's been a really good addition to this Fiji side, but there you go. Last 4. Talafolo's on the ground. You mentioned he came on with some strapping, Carl.
Yeah, and he hasn't looked good right from the get-go. And he's one of their strike weapons, so that's a big one for them if he can't go. But my Samoa, I wouldn't mind seeing him injected. Brings a lot of energy. He's staunch in defence too for Fiji, the number 11.
Are we playing or going off?
Manueli my Samoa. Yeah, Talafolo does not look good, and he led the team in Hong Kong for try assists, all via offloads, those long arms. You're going to get your wish, KT. My Samoa's on the field in 11.
Yeah, I like that. It brings physicality as well in their back line. He won't be scared.
Not back on, so we're still back here.
Duarte want to hit his mark here, just get over the touchline. Be interesting to see what Fiji do at the lineup. Vakaruna Billy, do they compete?
5:40 to go. Long time in this game. 5 points the difference.
That's the middle.
So it looks like Motham Athangi will come from the back line into the forward. Such a versatile player. But how good was this kid last week?
Tricky Ricky. Imagine this will be fairly rudimentary though. This line out to Oosthuizen. Little balk forward and then almost overthrown, but Duarte is alert to the loose ball, and they will set up the pod right in the middle of the field. JC Pretorius will bring it to the near side. Oosthuizen. Ryan Oosthuizen brings the power, and manning up for Fiji was Matana. Duarte again. Duplessis. Little double foot hitch kick that's gone forward off Shilton van Wyk. That was the break that Fijian line speed was looking for.
Oh yeah, now I think here we go from them. That was fantastic defence from the Fijians, putting the pressure. It's a nice pick up off his heels. Muller Duplessis, fantastic work from him. Good skills. Tough pass. You watch this one. Oh, yeah. Just in the act of this little
Same as always.
bit here, the knock on.
Steady to balls in.
Tough to defend here.
Zane Davids replacing Ryan Oosthuizen. Here he comes. Zane in the 4th shirt. Both those players playing their 35th event. They ran out together last night against Canada. They celebrate 35 caps on the series. Do South Africa.
Bind.
Special shirt presentation as well. Thursday.
Set. Hold.
4
Balls out.
titles for South Africa.
Stay there.
They haven't won here since 2015. Ideally, you'll have to change that and back up what they did in Dubai last week, winning the gold medal. Offload to Motham Athangi. He does likewise. Nathungu just slow to get back into the play here, but now Sautoranga. Vakaruna Billy. Pukiaro on the floor. Nathungu evades the tackle of Duplessis brilliantly. And here's Sautoranga. Oh, Sautoranga somehow gets away. Fooled everybody. Little chip from Nathungu, but South Africa are onto it. And Impi Vis said no, he won't. They'll bring it back. There was a knock on in there. The crowd thought the blitz box were in. It'll be a Fiji scrum.
Come down.
Yeah, the crowd's letting them know as well.
Come off.
Oh man, the physicality in this game. The expenditure of energy absolutely at its maximum from both teams, knowing the importance of the win on this one's going to be a Fijian feed into the scrum. And this is at the point where they are just so dangerous, Rupert.
Steady to your balls in. Come back on. Crouch.
All been down this end of the field in this second half.
Bind.
But we know
Set.
Fiji
Hold.
can score from anywhere.
Stay off him behind the ball.
Bukiaro
Timing's fine.
gets it to Nathungu. Deceptively strong player, but that pass is loose and Shilton Van Wyk is onto it for South Africa. Last-ditch D required from Fiji once more. And they got a penalty, South Africa as well.
Impact is clean out.
It was Maisa Moa. He had to track back and affect that tackle, and then he got caught rolling north to south rather than east to west. You got to go to the side and roll out. And the ill discipline for Fiji is killing them at the moment. But here is here. There's the nice tackle, but he gets caught at the base. He tries to roll directly out into the path of the halfback. Can't do that.
Duarte, Van Wyk, Zane Davids on the boil. Duarte's there quickly. JC Pretorius. The Terminator bangs it down for South Africa. They extend their lead. Cape Town Stadium enjoyed that.
Look at the pure strength from JC Pretorius. Was never going to be denied. That is all effort right there. The number 6. Oh, yeah, you betcha.
Just plug him in and let him go. Nice moment for those rugby fans in the pool watching Pretorius do all the hard work. JC Pretorius, Johannes Christoffel Pretorius, 17-7 South Africa. Little short
Play on.
restart from Branko du Preez, but it might work out for Fiji here. There's a minute on the clock. Score right now and they're back in it. Track back D. From du Preez.
No, he's tried to throw it and he's off it.
Was it Adonis? I think it was. Look at him here chasing. This is effort on effort. The little knock-on comes. This would be a good angle. It was a beauty of a break.
I'll keep an eye on it. I thought it was
It's
pretty good.
mine. I'm looking for his support players and didn't come.
2-score game.
Let's go, please.
But South Africa have the ball. It's in their hands here.
Crouch.
Seconds almost out.
Bind. Set.
Du Preez, the
Steady.
feeder. He's the only player left in this Blitzbox squad here this weekend who's ever won a title on home soil. Fiji go the power at the scrum. You can't blame them for that. They needed a turnover, but it's a penalty to the Blitzbox. Final whistle. South Africa are 2 from 2.